Hey everyone, and welcome to MK Titans Travel. I'm super excited to share my love of travel with you, and what better place to begin than Italy? From the tall Alps mountains to the sunny beaches of Sicily, Italy has everything. In the next 30 videos, we'll go on an amazing trip through time and beauty. We'll explore old ruins, see magnificent churches, and experience the lively culture of this awesome country. So get your imaginary passport and let's go. Get ready because we're about to explore the heart of Italy, discovering its famous cities, hidden treasures, and beautiful places. Get ready to say hello to the sweet life. Our adventure starts in Rome at the amazing Colosseum. Imagine this, the noise of the crowd, the sound of swords clashing, gladiators fighting for glory. This isn't a movie, it's the Colosseum, a monument to the power and skill of ancient Rome. Almost 2,000 years ago, this huge arena hosted gladiator fights, fake sea battles, and even public executions. As you walk through its arches and look at the arena floor, imagine the events that happened here. It's a truly humbling experience. Next, we're going to the smallest country in the world, Vatican City, the center of the Catholic Church. This is where faith and art meet, where history and prayer mix together. Make sure to visit St. Peter's Basilica, a beautiful Renaissance church. Inside, you'll find Michelangelo's amazing Pieta and the giant dome that you can see from everywhere in Rome. The Vatican museums are full of art and important objects, showing the lasting power of human creativity. Our next stop is Pisa, home of the famous Leaning Tower of Pisa. Now, before you ask, no, it's not a trick. This tower really does lean, and that's what makes it so cool. Built on soft ground, the tower started to lean while it was being built in the 1100s. But instead of being a mistake, it became a symbol of Pisa's strength and a testament to the smart Italian engineers who've worked to keep it from falling over the centuries. Chapter 4. Pompeii, frozen in time. Get ready to travel back in time to Pompeii, a city frozen in time by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in the year 79. Walking through Pompeii is like walking into a history book. You'll see the preserved remains of houses, shops, and buildings, showing us how the ancient Romans lived. It reminds us of the power of nature and how delicate human life is. Chapter 5, Florence and the magnificent Duomo. Get ready to be amazed by Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance. This city is like a big outdoor museum, and in the center is the Duomo, a beautiful Italian church with Brunelleschi's amazing dome. Climb to the top of the dome for awesome views of the city, and don't miss the Baptistery with its beautiful bronze doors by Ghiberti. Florence is a treat for your senses, from its art and buildings to its tasty food and wine. Chapter 6. Venice, a city on the water. Get ready to fall in love with Venice, a city built on water. With its canals, gondolas, and pretty bridges, Venice is a special place. Take a gondola ride down the Grand Canal, the city's main waterway, and see the beautiful palaces and churches. Visit St. Mark's Square, the heart of Venice, and see the amazing mosaics of St. Mark's Basilica. And don't forget to get lost in the twisty streets and canals. It's part of the fun. Back in Rome, we're going inside the Pantheon, one of the best-kept monuments of ancient Rome. This amazing building has survived for a very long time, its dome showing how smart Roman engineers were. First built as a temple to all the gods, the Pantheon later became a Christian church. Stand under the oculus, the hole in the dome, and let the light shine on you as you think about the building's long and interesting history. Get ready for beautiful views as we explore Cinque Terre, 5 colorful villages on the Italian Riviera coastline. These villages, connected by hiking paths and trains, have amazing views, pretty harbors, and a taste of real Italian life. Hike the Sentiero Azzurro, the famous coastal path, and enjoy fresh seafood and local wines. Cinque Terre is a place to relax, breathe the fresh air, and enjoy the simple things. Get ready for a beautiful drive along the Amalfi Coast, one of the most beautiful coastlines in the world. With its dramatic cliffs, colorful villages, and sparkling Mediterranean Sea, the Amalfi Coast is amazing. Explore the towns of Positano, Amalfi and Ravello, each with its own special charm and views. Enjoy fresh seafood, drink limoncello, and relax in the Italian atmosphere. You can't go to Rome without visiting the Trevi Fountain, one of the most famous fountains in the world. They say that if you throw a coin over your shoulder into the fountain, you'll come back to Rome someday. Even without the legend, the Trevi Fountain is amazing, with its flowing water, detailed sculptures and beautiful Baroque design. It's a popular spot for tourists and locals, especially at night when it's lit up. Escape the busy city with a visit to Lake Como, a beautiful lake surrounded by the Alps. This peaceful lake has been a favorite spot for the rich and famous for years because of its beauty, quietness and nice weather. Explore the towns of Bellagio, Varenna and Menaggio, each with its own special charm. Take a boat trip on the lake, see the elegant villas along the shore, and enjoy the local food. Calling all art lovers, get ready to be amazed by the Uffizi Gallery in Florence, home to one of the world's best collections of Renaissance art. From Botticelli's Birth of Venus to Leonardo da Vinci's Annunciation, the Uffizi is full of masterpieces. Walk through its halls and be captivated by the beauty and genius of these Renaissance artists. If you love art and want to learn about the Italian Renaissance, you have to see the Uffizi. Get ready to be amazed as we enter the Sistine Chapel, one of the most amazing artistic achievements ever. Michelangelo's paintings, including the famous creation of Adam on the ceiling, are breathtaking. The size and detail of his work are incredible, and the chapel's spiritual meaning makes it even more special. This place is full of beauty and artistic genius that you'll remember forever. Get ready to be wowed by the Milan Cathedral, or Duomo di Milano, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture. With its tall spires, detailed front and beautiful stained glass windows, the Duomo is amazing. Climb to the roof for great views of Milan, and don't miss the Golden Madonnina statue on top of the cathedral's highest spire. This place will make you appreciate human skill and faith. Travel back in time to the Valley of the Temples in Agrigento, Sicily, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that shows you the glory of ancient Greece. Here you'll find well-preserved Doric temples, including the Temple of Concordia, one of the best-preserved Greek temples in the world. Walk through the ruins, imagine the rituals and ceremonies that happened here, and marvel at the architectural skills of the ancient Greeks. The Valley of the Temples reminds us of the lasting impact of classical civilization. Chapter 16. The Dolomites, majestic peaks and alpine beauty. Get your hiking boots ready for amazing views as we explore the Dolomites, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in northern Italy. With their jagged peaks, green valleys and charming mountain villages, the Dolomites are perfect for outdoor lovers. Hike to Blue Lakes, try challenging Via Ferratas, or just enjoy the views from a cozy mountain hut. The Dolomites offer an unforgettable mix of natural beauty, adventure and Italian charm. Castel del Monte Frederick II's enigmatic fortress. Get ready to be intrigued by Castel del Monte, a mysterious 13th century fortress in Puglia, southern Italy. Built by Emperor Frederick II, this octagonal castle is an architectural marvel, mixing Romanesque, Gothic and Islamic design. No one knows its real purpose, but its unique shape, precise geometry and astronomical alignments suggest it may have been a hunting lodge, a place of learning, or even a place to study the stars. Castel del Monte sparks the imagination and makes us want to discover its secrets. The Roman Forum, the heart of ancient Rome. Imagine the busy life of ancient Rome as we step into the Roman Forum, once the center of the Roman Empire. This large archaeological site was the center of Roman political, religious and social life for centuries. Walk where emperors and senators walked, explore the ruins of temples, basilicas and triumphal arches, and imagine the glory days of ancient Rome. The Roman Forum reminds us of the greatness and legacy of one of history's greatest civilizations. Get ready to be moved by the beauty and spirituality of the Scrovegni Chapel in Padua, home to amazing frescoes by the early Renaissance master, Giotto. Painted in the early 1300s, these frescoes show the life of the Virgin Mary and Christ with strong emotion and realism that was new for that time. Giotto's use of perspective, his expressive figures, and his bright colors brought a new level of drama and humanity to religious art. The Scrovegni Chapel is a must-see for anyone who wants to understand the beginning of the Italian Renaissance. Enter a world of shining gold and Byzantine splendor as we step inside St. Mark's Basilica, Venice's most famous landmark. With its amazing mosaics, marble floors, and beautiful decorations, St. Mark's Basilica is amazing. Explore its chapels, admire the Paladoro, a beautiful altarpiece made of gold and jewels, and enjoy the atmosphere of this sacred space. St. Mark's Basilica shows Venice's wealth, power, and artistic legacy. Get ready to be enchanted by the beautiful Blue Grotto, a sea cave on the island of Capri. As sunlight enters the cave through an underwater opening, it creates a magical blue glow that lights up the water and the cave walls. Take a boat ride into the grotto, marvel at the light and water, and feel like you're in a magical world. The Blue Grotto is a truly unforgettable experience. Travel back to the very beginning of Rome as we explore Palatine Hill, one of the 7 hills of Rome and the legendary birthplace of the city. Legend says this is where Romulus and Remus, the twin founders of Rome, were raised by a wolf. Today, Palatine Hill is a cool archaeological site with ruins of imperial palaces, temples, and gardens. Explore the remains of the Domus Augustana, the palace of Emperor Augustus, and enjoy great views of the Roman Forum and the Colosseum. Go on a spiritual journey to Assisi, the birthplace of St. Francis, and visit the Basilica of St. Francis, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This magnificent basilica, built in the 1200s, honors the life and legacy of this beloved saint. Explore the Upper Basilica, decorated with amazing frescoes by Giotto and others, and go down into the Lower Basilica to see the tomb of St. Francis. The Basilica of St. Francis is a place of peace, reflection, and artistic brilliance. Step back in time to the days of gladiators at the Arena di Verona, a well-preserved Roman amphitheatre. Built in the 1st century AD, this impressive structure once hosted gladiator games, chariot races, and other public shows. Today, the Arena di Verona is famous for its opera performances, held every summer under the stars. Go to a performance, enjoy the atmosphere, and imagine the cheering crowds that once filled this ancient arena. Step into the Middle Ages as we enter Piazza del Campo, Siena's beautiful shell-shaped square. This famous square is the heart of Siena, and twice a year it hosts the Palio, a thrilling horse race that started in the 1600s. Even if you're not there for the Palio, Piazza del Campo is amazing, with its sloping brick pavement, its elegant fountain, and the Palazzo Pubblico, Siena's town hall. Get ready to be amazed by the Royal Palace of Caserta, a UNESCO World Heritage Site often called Italy's Versailles. This huge palace, built in the 1700s for the Bourbon kings of Naples, is a masterpiece of Baroque architecture and design. Walk through its beautifully decorated rooms, stroll through its large gardens with fountains and sculptures, and imagine the grandeur of court life in 18th century Italy. The Royal Palace of Caserta shows the power and ambition of the Bourbon dynasty. Escape the busy city of Florence with a walk through the Boboli Gardens, a beautiful Italian garden. Created in the 1500s for the Medici family, these large gardens are a perfect mix of nature, art, and architecture. Wander through hidden grottos, admire the fountains and sculptures, and enjoy amazing views of Florence from the garden's terraces. The Boboli Gardens are a peaceful oasis in the city, a place to relax, think, and appreciate the beauty of the Italian Renaissance. Let's go to the glamorous island of Capri, a jewel of the Bay of Naples. Known for its stunning natural beauty, its fancy shops, and its famous visitors, Capri has been a playground for the rich and famous since Roman times. Take a boat trip around the island to see the Fariglioni rock formations. Explore the town of Capri with its designer shops and cafes, and take the funicular up to Anna Capri for breathtaking views of the island and the Bay of Naples. step into a real-life fairy tale as we visit Alberobello, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Puglia, famous for its unique trulli houses. These charming white houses, with their cone-shaped roofs made of stone, are a special example of old building techniques that still exist today. Walk through the narrow streets of Alberobello, admire the trulli houses, and learn about their history and how they were built. It's like going back in time to a simpler way of life. Get ready for some serious wanderlust as we explore the Italian Riviera, a beautiful coastline known for its glamorous resorts, colorful villages, and clear water. From the French border to Tuscany, the Italian Riviera has something for everyone. Explore the towns of Portofino, Santa Margherita Ligure, and Rapallo, relax on the beaches, enjoy the Ligurian food, and experience the sweet life. The Italian Riviera is a place to enjoy yourself and embrace the Italian way of life. And there you have it, our quick tour of the top 30 wonders of Italy. From ancient ruins to Renaissance masterpieces, from charming villages to beautiful scenery, Italy is truly amazing. But this is just a small part of what this incredible country has to offer. Use these videos to plan your own Italian adventures. So start planning your trip, pack your bags, and get ready to experience the magic of Italy for yourself. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and until next time, goodbye.